While there's been a wide variety of good new games released lately, I've been spending a lot of my free time ponying it up in the Bronze League of StarCraft 2, so I thought it'd be nice to take out some of my frustration in a good new fighting game. Released on July 6th for $20 for the Wii, developer High Voltage Software and publisher Sega failed to deliver with their new title, Tournament of Legends. What's worse is, this game actually had some potential, but it was designed for a console that can't really handle anything but today's children games. I'm not trying to hate on the Wii, I think it's great for some things, just not in this case.
Even one thread could ruin the entire tapestry if it pulls in the right place at the right time.
While I don't typically care for what the story of a fighting game is all about, Tournament of Legends actually had the potential for something pretty cool, but I just didn't really care about any of the characters. Jupiter, the king of gods, has gone missing, and as such, the other gods have gone into hiding as they fear mortal retribution, that is, except for the god of death, Thanatos, who feels that he's immortal and has nothing to fear. But there are those who would claim the power of death for themselves to use for their own purposes. Each character, be it a Roman hero or Egyptian legend, has their own motives, explained in a short character intro upon selecting them, which are all kind of interesting. There just isn't enough story content to really hold you.
And their own purposes. And so behold the threads of these heroes and legends. Will they know?
For $20, you really don't get that much content for your money. The combat is quite repetitious as all of the characters play exactly the same. There are only a few battlegrounds and each tournament's only 9 rounds. The game has 8 characters that you begin with and 2 that become unlocked over time. There's built-in split-screen multiplayer, which is a perk, but no online play, which really blows. Like all fighting games, the opponent gets gradually more difficult over time, but not by much. And even if you do die, you have unlimited continues, so there really is no risk to losing beyond the annoyance that you have to fight the same boring opponent over again. That's about it. This is a very simplistic fighting game. No additional gameplay modes or anything, just single-player tournament and split-screen versus.
My hatred of men!
The game may be played with either the Wii Remote and Nunchuck or the Wii Classic controller, and I've got to say, if you own the Wii Classic controller, don't even turn the damn Wii Remote on because its controls are terrible. I guess I'm just sick of games that are not designed from the ground up for the Wii Remote, but still add in motion controls as an afterthought. Your character attacks when you perform various swings with the remote and nunchuck, combined with various button presses, but it's really unresponsive and doesn't always do the action you want it to. To me, shaking the Wii Remote around is just a horrendous way to play a fighting game. Each character has 3 unique moves and a move unique to the weapon they're currently using. Unfortunately, all the moves are performed the exact same way for each character, so there's really no difference in who you play with. With that, each character has a default weapon and a default enchantment to that weapon that provides bonuses during combat. Upon defeating an enemy, you'll gain access to their enchantments and possibly their weapon as well, which in turn makes each of the characters even less unique. Each character also has a set of armor that provides them additional protection until they take enough damage for the armor to break off. The matches last 90 seconds or until one character kills the other 3 times. If time runs out, a minigame pops up allowing you to repair your health and armor by seizing up on the Wii Remote before 90 more seconds are added to the clock. All in all, the gameplay is kind of fun for an hour or so, but the awkwardness of the controls and the repetition really catch your attention pretty quickly.
1,000 years ago, Valeska was a mighty warrior maiden who had at last fallen on the field of battle.
It's tough for me to comment on the presentation of Wii games, it seems. Some Wii titles like Super Mario Galaxy games offer beautiful graphics and amazing soundtracks, and others like Tournament of Legends really fall short in nearly every aspect. The battlegrounds that you play in look pretty decent, as they're really bright and colorful, and the characters look alright, but everything just looks very dated. The soundtrack is quite bland, and the only voice acting in the game is done by an annoying narrator and a few one-liners before and after each battle from the characters that are quite possibly the cheesiest lines I've ever heard in a video game.
You're about to find out that I'm bad at the bone!
While I wanted to take a break from all the real-time strategy that I've been playing lately to vent some frustration with a nice new fighter game, I really wasn't able to do so with Tournament of Legends. While the price tag is just a mere $20, I still don't feel it offers enough content and enjoyment to merit that cost. I might recommend it as a party game or something if the price tag was $10, the wonky controls, ununique characters, repetitious combat, and lack of game modes really lead me to look away from this title. Take a look at some of the gameplay and let me know what you think. Do you think this game could have been better had it been implemented on the 360 or the PS3? And are you equally annoyed by motion control support added as an afterthought to games that clearly should not support it in the first place? Leave your questions and comments below. Check out the full write-up, screenshots, and gameplay footage over at ZeitgeistGameReview.com. Stay up to date by following me on Twitter and check out my other channel, Zeitgeist Other, for gameplay footage. Don't forget to subscribe and press the thumbs up button. Thanks for watching.